Welcome aboard the Viking cruise ship. Step into the Atrium and you're instantly greeted by this stunning 3-deck ice space. With the piano right in the middle, it sets the stage for music-filled evenings. Or as I call it, the soundtrack to my vacation. But if you know me, before I unpack, I'm heading straight to the bar for a much-needed ristretto to kick off the vacation vibe. We need to establish our priorities early. Good news, the bar always has a few snacks on hand too. Cruising is basically just synchronized snacking. Speaking of downtime, if you love a good book, the Book Exchange is ready to supply your cruise reading. Perfect for when your tablet runs out of battery. The best part about Viking Ocean ships, they all follow the same amazing deck plan. If you get lost on one, you'll be lost on all of them. It's basically Viking's way of saying you're home. This tour, filmed on the beautiful Viking Vela, will get you oriented in any ship in the fleet. From Viking Star or Viking Sea to Viking Mira, Viking Vesta or Viking Saturn. The layout and feeling are exactly the same, so once you're on board, consider it a fun game to try and spot the tiny differences. Good luck, it's a tough one. And of course, we have guest services, the spot to settle your bill, solve any problems, or in my case, grab the latest map and timetable for the port shuttle. They can fix everything, except maybe my bad jokes. Now let's head to the Nordic SPA. We passed the air saloon on the way, where I finally managed to tame my sea hair. And then it's the fitness center. It's split into 4 distinct areas, so no excuse to skip a workout. Unless your excuse is, I'm on vacation, and that's acceptable. Next door is the rest of the spa, complete with massage rooms, where you can get the tension worked out before you have to pack again. An elegant emulated fireplace separates the changing rooms from the amazing thermal area. This is where you'll find the water movement pool, a jacuzzi, steam room, and even an ice room for a refreshing, shocking experience. The changing rooms also offer a sauna and cold plunges to complete your own mini polar plunge. Definitely not built for comfort, but fantastic for health. Moving to the back of the ship, we eat the specialty dining, where the real decisions begin. First up is the chef's table, offering rotating tasting menus with optional wine pairing. Next, for a truly unique experience, there's the kitchen table, where you can actually go to the local markets with a chef, grab your ingredients, and then cook your own meal. Finally, someone else to blame if the risotto is crunchy. And finally, everyone's favorite, Manfredi, the incredibly popular Italian restaurant. Don't forget to book it before boarding, or you'll end up eating the regular pasta at the buffet. Overall, the service on board is impeccable, right down to the general manager, who I love for their open door policy. Just try not to ask them for a refill on your soda. Before we head up, let's look at what connects it all. Let me show you some interesting things that connect all decks. The lifts and staircases. Here we see the forward stairs and lift, so two lifts facing the staircase. The aft lifts are 4, including those amazing panoramic lifts, the best kind of free ride. The aft staircase is separated from the lifts, but close by. There is art and Viking artifacts all over the ship. These are all numbered, and you can insert the number in the Viking app to get information about each piece.
Harold is crowned. London, January 6, 1066. Despite the oath he swore to the Duke of Normandy, Harold accepts the English crown and is given the orb and...
It's a floating museum, people. Entering and exiting the ship is done via the gangways. These can be located on deck 0, deck 1 or deck 2, depending on the cruise terminal. Okay, up to deck 2. This is where the magnificent staircase spills out. It's a great spot for low-key activities like puzzles, cards, and interactive games, when you need a screen break. You can also soak up some history at the Viking Heritage area. The main dining room, simply called the restaurant, is also on this deck. It's big enough to accommodate most guests for all 3 meals. Front of the ship, past the atrium, you'll find Torshavn, the onboard nightclub, where the magic happens before 11 p.m. The jewelry shop. Be warned, wallets might go missing in action here. And the theater for your evening entertainment and quizzes. What I love is how versatile it is. Side areas can detach to become smaller cinemas or attach for extra seating during the big show. The Nordic Shop is also here, great for branded clothes, perfume, or just picking up necessities. Grab a Viking jacket to prove you were here. A personal favorite of mine on deck 2 is the promenade. 4 laps make a mile, and the proximity to the water and the fresh air make those steps truly enjoyable. Don't worry, the miles are cancelled out by the waffles. Quick note, there is a slight ramp from the lifts to the rooms here, which may be inconvenient if you have mobility issues. Crucially, on all these cabin decks, you'll find a self-service laundrette. Trust me, for those longer itineraries, this is invaluable, because no one wants to pay $5 for a sock wash. This is the World Cafe, the glorious buffet area. You'll find different food stations, live cooking. I always head straight for the fresh omelets. And plenty of seating, both inside and out. Outside is the aquavit terrace, which is perfect for eating al fresco. It also features the beautiful infinity pool with a spectacular view. Get ready for the best cruise photo of your life. Now, let's talk about the main pool area. First, the pool grill. This is your spot for burgers, and on Viking night, a huge barbecue. You can even get a glorious surf and turf lobster. Yum. And of course, you'll need the pool bar for those essential mojitos and caipirinhas, keeping us hydrated one cocktail at a time. The main pool is great because the retractable glass roof means it's a perfect spot no matter the weather. Right next to it is the Wintergarden. This enclosed space is where you'll enjoy a proper afternoon tea. The only question is, are you a jam on clotted cream or clotted cream on jam? Choose wisely, it says a lot about you. Also, on this side of the ship is Manfredi, with its emulated fireplace and waffles. It's a perfectly cozy hideaway on a chilly day. Waffles are a non-negotiable part of the Nordic experience. Right next to it is the magnificent Explorer's Lounge. This two-deck area offers phenomenal observation views, and it's the perfect place to enjoy a spiked coffee. Maybe an Irish or Jamaican one? I personally love the upper deck on deck 8 for its Omi living room vibe. It's a great spot to catch up on work while watching the sea. Wait, I'm on vacation. What's work? Deck 8 also has a second promenade. It's a lifesaver for getting your steps in if the Deck 2 promenade is closed due to high winds. It's also where you'll find the only smoking area on the ship, which becomes a heated and blanketed social spot for smokers. We also have the main sun deck up here, which is a great backup if the lounges by the pools on deck 7 are all taken. finally, up on deck 9, we have the sports deck. I'll let the footage speak for itself up here, though personally my sport is napping. I hope you enjoyed this full tour of a Viking ocean ship. If you did, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos on this ship and others. I'll see you in the next port. Stay witty, friends.